UFC 297's in the books. Dricus Du Plessis, 185-pound champ, beats Sean Strickland. Very controversial decision here. You read Twitter, you read the reaction from Dana White, and it's down the middle. A lot of people thought DDP won it. A lot of people thought Sean Strickland won it. And you watch that fight, razor edge decision there, and it could go either way. One of the closest title fights we've seen in the history of the UFC when it comes to judging, when it comes to looking at the market of social media, people talking about the fight, of how it should be scored. That being said, when watching this fight, I loved it. I loved how technical it was. I loved the back and forth. I loved how it became over the back half of the fight, rounds 4 and 5, how we're seeing Dricus Du Plessis start setting in there. We're also seeing Sean Strickland change his game up a little bit. Sean Strickland starting off with the jab heavy in the beginning, and then once he got cut, the game kind of switched up a little bit. The wrestling of Dricus Du Plessis in the beginning of the fight, throughout the fight as well, was also an impact. You can tell with the judging here, but it was a tight one down the middle. Do I have a direct winner? Not really. I kind of left this fight unsatisfied, really. I kind of wish we had a 10-rounder here. I wish we had more. I wish that we could run this back. I want to run this back. I want to see this one again. I want to see another 5-rounder between these two guys. I really enjoyed the fight. I really enjoyed watching it. I know a lot of you guys are preferring Sean Strickland. A lot of you guys are preferring DDP. It's razor's edge. Usually when it comes to title fights like this, when the champ loses, I'm not too keen on running it back, especially when they haven't held the title for a long time. But since this was a razor edge fight, I don't care. Let's run it back. Let's see it again. The thing about this, Dricus Du Plessis hits the mic, calls out Israel Adesanya. We don't know how long he's going to be out. Historically, he's not out for too long. That being said, we could see that around UFC 300 or so. Dricus Du Plessis says he could make that turnaround. We'll have to see about that. We do. Again, that's just talking in the moment. But again, that's a big fight. But when you think about this, we just had a big moment here between him and Sean Strickland. And we're still trying to figure out who won. The judges said who they thought. But again, you guys are going to say something different in the comments. People are going to say something different on Twitter. And honestly, we're not satisfied. We want to see more of this fight. It was so close. It's a title fight. And we should really see that again. A lot of people are saying Sean Strickland was robbed. I think it was close and down the center. And if you wanted to call it a draw even, go ahead. Go ahead. But my initial thought is I want to see this one again. I want to see this one ran back. I want to see DDP, Sean Strickland 2. I want to see this again. And you couldn't run it anywhere in the world, because you can definitely do this. The cool thing about DDP being a champ is he's bringing the belt home to South Africa. We're seeing the simulcast in South Africa, how they were rooting him on. I feel very happy for those people. That's very cool to see. I also want to see this fight again. I don't think I can go much longer without seeing this fight again. I do want to see DDP versus Israel Adesanya. I also see Israel Adesanya versus Sean Strickland too. I really think we can make a carousel out of these 3 fighters. We can roll with that and keep seeing these guys off each other till we get this thing finalized. But right now, I think Sean Strickland, DDP ran back here in the next few months. Once everybody's healed up, ready to go, I think we can buy into that. I think we got a storyline here. I think Dana White's thinking about that. From him saying that he has Sean Strickland winning that fight, I feel like he's going to make that offer to DDP. DDP wants Israel Adesanya. Is he willing to come back? That is the question here. Also, we got Sean Strickland mentioning that he got hit with the headbutt. It was shown on Twitter, the headbutt. Someone posted that. But the UFC copywritten that. So even if I could get it, they're going to smack me on the hand, which is bullshit. But that being said, Sean Strickland hit with the headbutt. But when I saw the video, it just looks like typical fighting, heads clashing. Nothing really to go off against. I think it was a clean fight. I think everything was good to go. I just want to see this one go 8, 9, 10 rounds. And we don't have that in MMA. So I want to see this one ran back. That is my main premise here. Dricus Du Plessis, bringing the belt back to Africa. Izzy, interesting matchup. I want to see that. I want to see Sean Strickland again against DDP. I've said that multiple times. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.